Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Speaks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks from, the NBA Cup. We are now in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. The winners go to Vegas. A couple games there. Also here, picks from college basketball. We have a few conference games thrown in there from the Big Ten and more. Also games from Madison Square Garden highlighting the card as well. Some picks here from the NHL. And of course, so we're going to wait here for the NFL Thursday and college Bulls coming up, little Army Navy coming up at the end on Saturday. So guys, make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe, to give us that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience. Well, we got 5, 6 live shows on our channel, so you guys can interact with us on every one of them here in the chat. Greatly appreciate your guys' contributions there. So let's meet the cappers and get right to the picks. We just don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Coming off a 1-1 day there. I had the Pacers. They almost gave it up to the Kings there late, but thankfully they pulled it off for us. Another one that I had was the Eagles. They couldn't get it done there. I didn't know if Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was giving up the ball too much there. You can't win a game with that many turnovers. So I think 2 turnovers in one play. Had an interception and a fumble all in one play there. So that definitely wasn't going well there. But we cashed a goal score. So just ready to get to today. A little bit of action going on.
Let's try. Let's get right to it. Indeed, Alaninos, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean, coming off a 3-2 day yesterday, 1-1 in the NHL, and yeah, I was on the Kings, but again, as you mentioned, that one was closer than that score might suggest. And also, how about them 2 big upsets? I mean, I saw these lines pop out, and I thought, I thought they were completely wacky. And I love the dogs in that card. I know it's hard to go all dogs and try to hit them all right, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought especially the bigger dogs. I just obviously, yes, the Wolves have a lot of talent, but they hadn't been blowing anyone out, and I don't think the Spurs had any business laying anything close to double digits against pretty much anybody without Wemby. So yeah, that's my thoughts on those. But anyway, 3-2 day lost. So won a bit and looking for a better day.
All right, let's continue here. Yeah, I had a rough one yesterday. I had the Eagles, but the turnovers hurt me there. And of course, Herbert's, I hope he can make the season, man. That offensive line there, that's again, that's a little concerning there for me, the way they block for Herbert. But man, it's tough as nails, man. But I hope he doesn't turn into Philip Rivers, where his body just gets so banged up that he has nothing left in postseason play. But we'll see what happens there, because I'm seeing a film.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Yeah, Philip Rivers might make a little comeback.
Might have to, right? Maybe that, the inflation, when you have, 10, 12 kids, that inflation can hit you pretty hard. So maybe he needs to get back. His wife wants to get tour again. Go back on tour. But it's been like that with the Chargers going back 20, 30 years. It's that offensive line. If you go back and look at their injuries over the years, their offensive line has been hit hard. Going back to the Drew Brees years, going Philip Rivers, and now into the Herbert year. They just can't seem to get that luck there on the offensive line, always getting injuries there. But they'll get onto it here in the NBA Cup for date, NBA Cup quarterfinals. Winners go to Vegas. They are home courts here we talked about in the quarters. So it'll be the Heat at Magic, Orlando here, Dogs in some places, Pick at a Circa, but we got Heat 1.5 in some places. Total sits here 235. Knicks and the Raptors, another road favorite here. It's the Knicks 4.5. I don't know if these people know that we have home courts in this round. Anyway, the total sits here at 226. Look at the injury report here from this NBA Cup, these 2 Cup games for today. On Miami side, we have Rozier. He's going to be out for a while. Smith here is questionable. Mitchell, Larson, Hero probable. On the Magic side, no Castleton. The Wagner brothers out. Moritz and Franz Wagner are out here for Orlando. Knicks, we've got Diatet out, McBride, shooter out. We got Lamette out, Karl Anthony Towns questionable. On the Raptors side is RJ Barrett out, Battle doubtful, and Sheed here is questionable. We get to start here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this, Knicks Raptors there. I mean, RJ Barrett to me is a big key piece there for the Raptors, and the Raptors have not covered the last 7 in a row at all, and get a semi-healthy Knicks team here. Definitely knockout round here. I think the Knicks take it. So I'm going to lay it with the Knicks there at 4.5. Magic Heat. It was 235.5 there. I'm going to take the under there, though. I think I don't think we see a high scoring thing there. I think we get under that total there. I think the over looks appealing, but I think we get under the 235.5 there. And I might lean the other direction in that Knicks Raptors, but I think the bigger to lean the over. But I think the Knicks are the better play there in that on the road.
There we go from Chris. We move on over to Al Ninos.
Yeah, I like 2 unders here. We got Miami's coming in at they're 500 on their totals, right? And again, it's these injuries for Orlando too here. You mentioned Franz Wagner's not playing, so that's a lot of that's some buckets for them. And the other guy that was questionable heading into this matchup was Suggs, and he ended up being cleared to play. So I think he steps up defensively here, and so does the rest of this Magic team. And I think we see a lower scoring one here. And again, same thing, Knicks and Raptors. You got the Raptors coming in at 14-11 to the under on the season. And again, we've seen a lot of scoring in these NBA Cup games. That was the group stages, which, they were trying to run the score up in those in case it came down to the tiebreaker. And I think we see the defenses step up a bit, and I like the unders here in these 2 games in the NBA.
There we go from Al Ninos here. I'll tell you what I think about these games here. I'll look here at Miami's side here. I know they've had some struggles in recent games, but we look at Magic. They failed to cover 5 of 6. So shooting has been an issue. Still, the 3-point shooting, we saw that from last year, really struggling here at this 34% at home. And they've also had issues with turnovers. Heat, a little better 3-point shooting team. They've defended well here on the road. Orlando over their past 2 weeks hitting just 30% from beyond the arc while not playing really good 3-point defense. I'll look at Miami in this spot. I'm going to look at Toronto here. I just want to take the points in this spot. The Knicks, 2-7 of the spread on the road, 0-5 of the spread on the road against winning teams. So I'll look at this with the Toronto Raptors here plus 4.5 here. Raptors at home. I know it's been some struggles of late. They've been home for a long time here. So I think in fact, they're not looking at any travel. They're home. It's an NBA Cup situation. Get a free trip to Vegas with the win. I'll look at them in this spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Tomorrow Show. Turn our attention over to college basketball. As I said, there's some few featured games. We got some Big Ten action here. We got some games in Madison Square Garden as well, highlighting the card. And, of course, you still have your smaller conferences in action as well. Florida UConn is one of the games that really highlights the card for today. So what we do this time of the year, we just ask the cappers to give us what we got. We'll get into the blocks when we get into late December, early January, when we get strictly into conference play. So we'll get it started here with Chris.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the North Carolina Central versus Kentucky there. I'm going to take the over in that one. I don't think we see any defense played there. I think Kentucky's able to run it up on them pretty good bit. They'll probably do the heavy lifting in that situation. So we'll get up and over that total. And then I think we see a defensive battle here between Florida and UConn. I think we get under that total. I think both teams are going to be able to try to control the pace here and try to lock it down. So I think we get under. I've got it at 148.5 is what I've got right now. So I'll take that total under. There
we go from Chris. Move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like that under as well, quite a lot actually. Florida coming in at 6-2, the under. UConn 6-3, the under. In 4 of their 6 meetings have gone under the total. So I'll back Chris with that one. And I also like the under in this McNeese Rhode Island game. Rhode Island 6-4, the under. McNeese State is 4-2, the under. And would also give a heavy lean to McNeese State in that one, just putting up the better numbers across the board here. And I think they come out and get the job done here on the road.
Yeah, from Eldino, I'll tell you what I think here about some of these games. I might be looking here at Ohio State getting the points here against Illinois. They are home, and this is a home court here for Ohio State here. A very good shooting team, number 1 team in the league in inside scoring and 2-point shooting, 66% inside. They defend the 3-point line very well. So behind the strength of their defense and experience, by the way, 27th in D1 experience, 28th in minutes continuity. I'll look here at Ohio State here plus the points here against Illinois. And also here in today's card, I like Clemson here. Again, strength of their defense here, taking them against BYU in this game in MSG. Good 3-point shooting defense, good 2-point shooting defense here for this Clemson Tigers team. This is a team with some size and a lot of D1 experience. So I'll look at the BYU. I'll look here at Clemson plus the points. Couple of dogs that I like today on today's card. All right, let's continue. Yeah, we've seen this one here. Michigan, big favorite here. a lot of money coming in on this Michigan team. A lot of believers on them. Why not, right? They've just been absolutely pounding teams. We saw them here in that era tournament. Just beat Gonzaga by 40. They beat Rutgers by 41. They beat Auburn by 30. They beat San Diego State by 40. I mean, incredible. They face the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, who isn't that really a bad D1 school, mid-major team. They put up 121 on those guys. So this Michigan's team is wow. You know, I'm not going to get. Listen, I'm not going to get in front of them. I know it's Villanova. It's not the Villanova that we've seen in years, but they have not really played other than the BYU game. They lost by 5 there. They played tough against BYU, but man, that 3-point defense. 43% shooting they're given from beyond the arc this year for this Villanova Wildcats team. That's atrocious. That's near the bottom of all of college basketball in 3-point defense. And we're talking about, other than BYU, they play Queens, Sacred Heart, Duquesne, LaSalle, Old Dominion, Temple, and Penn. And you're nearly last in all of college basketball in 3-point defense. Yikes. I agree with the move there. I agree with the move there on Michigan there against Villanova. If it was a conference game, though, this is out of conference. So, and Villanova again, since the coaching change. Yeah, I know Ron Hahn would be on that one. No doubt about that. All right, let's continue here on the 26 Morning Show. Yeah, 7-1 team, but other than they haven't really had that, they haven't played the level of competition that Michigan has played. But again, those Michigan scores have been wow. But we've seen that happen before. Teams pounding teams in the non-conference, like UConn, right? The really good UConn teams would just absolutely pound teams in the non-conference. Then it would get very close when they would get into conference play. So let's see what happens when we turn. But already in the first conference play, they beat Rutgers. But Rutgers is not a really good team, right? They're not a good program. But we'll see what happens today here as Michigan takes on Villanova out of conference again. All right, let's get to it here. Hockey is the next sport on the block here for today. We got fairly large cards, so let's just take care of El Nino. So we'll do the heavy lifting. We'll just we'll split in half here. In this block, we're just going to take care of the 707. The 707s here. Devils and Senators. It's the Senators $1.39, total 5.5. Lightning and Canadians. It's Canadians $1.18, total 6.5. Golden Knights and Islanders. We have the Knights here $1.36, total of 6. Sharks and Flyers. Flyers here $1.69, total of 6. Ducks at the Penguins. Here we've got the Penguins $1.22, 6.5. And we'll stop it right there, El Ninos.
Yeah, Lightning coming off that pretty ugly loss. I thought it was a good spot for them. They're getting a couple key pieces back for that matchup against the Maple Leafs. Unfortunately, couldn't get much offense going. So good job on the Maple Leafs there getting the job done. But yeah, tough loss for me. I was on the Lightning there in case you didn't pick that up. Yeah, again, tough spot. Could definitely make a case for the Canadiens here with the rest and home ice advantage. But I would actually lean towards the Lightning to bounce back. Again, have not betted yet or anything. It's a tough spot with, again, playing their second game in 2 nights on the road here. But if I had to make a play there, I still think the Lightning are the better team there. And another interesting matchup here. We got the Penguins taking on the Ducks. They're playing some pretty good hockey here. The Penguins are banged up here, but again, they are laying a little bit of juice at home. I still think they got some. Let me actually go down. Yeah, that list is actually getting pretty nasty now. With Malkin out the lineup now, I might actually have to switch my pick. And actually, I was leaning Penguins, but I'll go Ducks there actually to get the job done. There's probably even money. Let me see. Yeah, this should be about even money. No, you're getting some actually decent plus money. Seeing even plus 115 or better. So definitely take a small shot there on the Ducks in that one. You said all the 707s, right?
Yeah, 707s. All right, we'll continue on here on Chuck's Morning Show. Move on to the rest of the card here. We got Blue Jackets, Hurricanes. Hurricanes $2, total 6.5. Bruins and Blues. It's the Blues here, $1.43, total 5.5. Stars at Jets. It is the Stars, $1.35, total of 6. Sabres and Oilers. It's the Oilers, $2.10, total 6.5. Avs and Predators. Avs $2.15 on the road, total 6. Back to Al.
Yeah, I definitely like this slot much better. But one I didn't get to in the last one is the Knights playing some pretty good hockey, starting to heat up there. I think they come into New York and get the job done there. And back to these later games, yeah, some pretty big favorites, but I would lean to some -1s here if anything. My favorite would probably have to be the Avs here to get the job done in Nashville. Now the -1 is going to be juicy, so if you want to go ahead and just take them on the puck line, especially if you're betting a few of these, I'd probably. It all depends, I guess, on your juice tolerance there. If you want to lay juice, you can take the -1s or the regulation plays. If you don't like that, you can take a small shot on the plus money there with the Avs, especially being my strongest one of the bunch. I like the Oilers there with the rest and home ice advantage. I know they haven't been the most consistent or playing their best hockey, but I think this is a good spot for them to get the job done there. Again, -1 for me. If you want to take the -1.5, can't blame you. But little dog I like in this one. I'll keep riding the Bruins here while they're hot. Again, on the road in St. Louis, pretty good team, but I think Boston's just playing the better hockey right now and still getting some decent prices on them. Yes, the injuries are definitely piling up, but could be without Pasternak for this one. I still think they come in here and play the better hockey and get the job done. Although it does look like he's expected to be playing. He's on the injury report, but it looks like Pasternak will be playing. And yeah, the good old Jets without Hellebuck. The Stars coming in with some injuries of their own, but at the end of the day, I think that goalie injury will come into play here. I'll lean to the Stars in that one.
Yeah, from El Nidos. All right, we got you through our NHL and our sports coverage for today. Now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment where cappers can give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call here. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple unders here. We'll take Miami, Orlando under. We'll take Florida, Yukon under. Pair those together. And we'll take Leon Draisaitl for an anytime goal scorer. And I might throw out a futures here. I'm actually looking at a total for my Rebels against Tulane coming up here. 56.5. I think we get up and over that. I think Ole Miss blows them out, honestly. I think we're going to take care of business there. So we'll take a futures bet there over 56.5 in the Ole Miss game.
There we go here from Chris. Next up, over to El Nidos.
Yeah, I'll go chalky here. You can take a -1. If you want to take a shot at some big plus money, go ahead and take them on the puck line. But again, on the parlay, I wouldn't even hate you for taking money lines either. So I'm going Oilers, Avalanche, and well, let's stay sleazy while we're at it. I'll take the Hurricanes as well.
Yeah, from El Nidos. All right, tell you what I like here. I'll go two-teamer today. I'll go with Ohio State plus the points, and also go here with the Heat in the two-teamer. All right, we got you through our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading to a week of action here with a lot of NBA, college basketball, NHL, NFL week as well. We got Army Navy coming at the end of the week, guys. So we just gave you our free plays, but if you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com, you'll find the link in the description. You'll find our premium plays here with leaderboards showcasing top performances here as well. A package is also available for sale up here. So let's see what El Ninos has for sale today over at Tony's Picks. El Ninos has been hitting the leaderboards here. You see him over here on the top 7 days, but also it's been a strong NFL year for El Ninos this year. So, Al, I want to let everybody know what you have for sale over at Tony's Picks.
Yeah, last week we went a little bit. We had a little more volume. It was a little quieter week this week, although I liked my best bet in the NFL there, and maybe that's why I guess I just liked it that much that the other plays didn't quite seem on the same level this week. But anyways, I'll take the small wins and keep them rolling. Hopefully, I got 2 plays in the NBA. If you want to check out a long-term pass, only one's up for sale. Now the other one, the line moved a little bit, but again, still think it's very bettable. And yeah, we're locked and loaded for next week already in the NFL. So if you want to check that one out as well, it's up there. But again, your best way to go is get one of them long-term 2-for-1 capper passes, pair me up with your favorite capper, and get all those team plays emailed right to you.
That's right, guys. Yeah, with El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. See the great results here from El Ninos. This is all based on $100 unit wager size. Al's got his plays up there from NBA and Monday Night Football. Looking to roll here with El Ninos today over at Tony's Picks. So get on board. And remember, All of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Or go long-term, especially with all these sports overlapping. No better time now to get a long-term pass here from El Ninos. So get on board from a 3-day to a 1-year all sports pass and seasonal passes up there as well from the major sports. El Ninos ready to rock and roll. So get on board with him over at Tony's Picks. Promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15% off. All right, let's take a look, see what's going on over at Tony's Picks here for today. We'll see what Chris has got on for sale today over at the site. Chris, what you got?
I think I got you a best bet in one of the NBA games tonight, and then I also have a best bet in college basketball. 2 picks out there. I can scoop them up over there. Didn't have a third one to put a 3-pack for you guys in today. We'll get some more action this week, though. And then, yeah, hop on something long term with me. We got a lot of action all overlapping here, college and NFL football, and then we got college and NBA basketball. I cover both those things. So hop on something long term there. You get the late steam. We got a lot of movements going on here. In that, we still got college football championships here. That's going to take you through if you want to get a 30-day pass. We've still got plenty of time for that as well. So hop on something there, pair me up. You see who's hot and who's doing well. So pair us up. Let us both go to work for you. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save you the 15%, and let's just continue to try to do well.
That's right. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. Best bets more up there on the site right now from Chris. So get on board. Of course, long-term subscriptions we talked about. Remember that 1-month pass covers you through much of bowl season as well and playoffs. When you get on board with Chris on a 1-month pass, a lot of college hoops in there, NBA as well, and of course NFL and college football with that monthly pass, taking all the way to January 8th when you pick it up today. So get on board. Remember that promo code TonyT checkout will knock off that 15% off, knock off about $50 off that price. So get on board here with Chris. Match him up with a 2-for-1 cap promotion. Save even more. All right, have a best bet on the board for you as well today from the NBA. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. All right, guys, with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. If you guys would hit that like, that subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. We do have a YouTube channel filled with lots of content and a lot of archives of all of our live shows. I think I mentioned we got, 5 shows live. We got more coming for you here on the show. We got another one that we're working on right now. So it is just nonstop here at Tony's Picks with lots of great content for you. Lots of uploads, lots of reels, lots of shorts, a lot of good stuff here on our channel. And if you guys just head on over to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see what we got up here. Matter of fact, if you happen to miss any of our live shows, you can watch the live shows. Oh, right over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Matter of fact, let's take a look here at the channel. Here we go. We land on our home page. Of course, all of our live streams will appear when we're live. We got our compilation videos up there for you, NBA Cup coverage for you. Prop picks coming in heavy here with Alessandro, as well as Chris's hit list up there, NHL hit list up there. So lots of props up there, right there on our playlist. You see it right near the top. We also have NFL up there. We got college football coming in for you as well for you on that playlist. More NBA up there for you guys. College basketball. Ramon's coming in strong here with some college hoops action for today. The coverage. So is Alessandro coming in with some college basketball for you as well. A little prop in the action. Also a little nice 5-pack from Alessandro from College Hoops. So that's up there on the site right now. NHL coverage here from NHL coverage coming here from Ramon. He's got you covered for the entire NHL card here on demand. Of course, Rod will have some plays for you here on the Daily Dangle on the live show and happy hour as well. So we'll have that full coverage for you. Fight picks, videos, shorts, and more. So lots of great content here on the Tony's YouTube channel. So check it out there. And a lot of great content. We can see already the Daily Dangle starting to intertwine here with some reels and some picks for you guys. So a lot of great content here on the Tony's YouTube channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. As I said, a lot of shorts, lots of reels, lots of live shows. We got you covered here with lots of uploads here, guys. I can't tell you. I mean, it's just amazing how much content we're putting up there. Of course, Chris, big part of the Tony's YouTube channel, live shows as well, especially those props have been a big hit on the channel.
Yeah, definitely. The hit list is getting there again. We're trying to get some people on board here with this NHL and NFL till we can get back to baseball, which hopefully will happen soon. Can't wait for that. But yeah, the hit list has been great. We got some 5 goal scorers out there for you today. Go to the playlist. That's where you're going to be able to find me the easiest. On the main channel there, we've got a ton of content. Sometimes I get mixed in the middle of it there. So just go to the playlist. You'll find me there easily and comment who you guys like. I love the interaction. Everybody's been great so far. Keep liking and sharing and promoting the channel there. Check everybody's content out. We've got a ton of it, and you got a lot of things to listen to, a lot of good insights and everything. So go check out the channel there, give everybody a like, and interact with us and tell us who you guys want to take. We appreciate that. And as long as I've got data, you guys will have a video, so we'll keep putting it out.
Very good. Yeah. So check out that. Chris here on the YouTube. Just when you land on our YouTube channel on the home page, just hit the home. It's the easiest way to navigate our channel. Hit the home channel, and you'll be able there to go ahead and check out the playlist here. If you're looking for the comps video, the props video, you'll find Chris right here. It's right on top here on props. So check it out there, guys. And of course, if you happen to miss any of our live shows, just hit the live channel, and that's where you're going to find our live shows. Night Moves here with Ramon and DeAndre. Alessandro look ahead show. We got the happy hour with Rod. Of course, we'll see Brian. We'll see Ron Crawford in there. Daily Dangle is one of our new shows here in full NHL coverage, 1 p.m. Eastern time. You'll see Rod and Steve Duncan will be a contributor there on the Daily Dangle in NHL as well here. So at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, a lot of great content. Look ahead here from Alessandro here. This one here, midnight Eastern time, a complete look at all the opening lines and picks against the spreads. Get ahead of those line moves with Alessandro here at midnight Eastern time. All these shows are on our archives. Some of the videos clips, some of them turn into reels. So lots of great content there, guys. Hit the shorts. We'll show you the shorts. A lot of reels and shorts in here. Lots of content here on the shorts, guys. So check it out. Just growing every day. It just grows and grows more. So check it out. Of course, El Nino's a big contributor here, as well as we see you in a lot of the live shows. We also see it popping up in some of the shorts and reels as well.
Yeah, as I've been saying, it's been more live shows lately, and I guess my dog misses being on his thumbnails. Had to make an appearance here. Hopefully, guess he was hoping to get clipped on one of them shorts or something. But yeah, a ton of content there. Go check it out. Chris always up there with his videos, being consistent with his, and obviously you got your videos going up every day. You mentioned all the other live shows you got going on. Lots of great stuff there. Go check it out.
Yeah, lots of great stuff there, guys. If you like the clip versions, just hit the shorts because we turn a lot of these live shows into clips. We're making almost 10 clips out of every live show. That's almost 60 to 70 uploads just on the clips alone. So a lot of content for you guys to check it out on the Tony Dixon Morning Show. Growing as we speak. We're not stopping. There'll be a lot of great content for you guys. So whatever format you like, we got it for you. You like the short, you like the deep dives, we got something for everybody. Live shows for those our world audience. Night Moves, that's 800 GMT. So those in London, it's right when you wake up in the morning in Europe. So that Night Moves there is for a world audience out there. So 3 a.m. Eastern time, I should say, of course, out there. So check us out, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that channel. All right, we're back again tomorrow live, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. 5 live shows on the channel. Happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Daily Dangle, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Night Moves here at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Alessandro's Look Ahead show here at midnight Eastern, our live show here. 5 live shows, 6th one coming, working on the 7th one. So, guys, lots of great content here. Hit like, subscribe. All right, any closing thoughts for anyone before we close it out?
No, let's make it a winning day, guys.
All right, let's make it a winning one. We're going to wake up. Bye, guys. You guys make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony 6 Morning Show.